statement. We may not have much time for any questions because it's also taking a lot of sessions with the president.
Ataniziba.
Please,
Mimi nitaziba huyu.
just one or two questions. Your Excellency Dr. Badar Abdelati, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Egyptian of Egypt, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I have the distinct honor of receiving His Excellency, Dr. Badar Abdelati, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Egyptian expatriate to the Arab Republic of Egypt, who is on an official visit to Kenya. Your Excellency, Kenya values its long-standing and historic legacy with the Arab Republic of Egypt, a partnership founded on mutual respect, shared African heritage, and a common responsibility for regional stability and progress. Since the establishment of the diplomatic relations in 1964, Egypt has remained a trusted partner to Kenya across political, economic, social, defense, and security cooperation. I recall the joint decision during the state visit by to Cairo in January 2025 by His Excellency President William Ruto and His Excellency Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to elevate our relations to a strategic and comprehensive partnership. During that visit, our two governments also signed 12 bilateral agreements, significantly expanding cooperation across key sectors, including trade and investment, education and research, technology, governance, gender equality, youth empowerment, maritime affairs, telecommunications and ICT, space cooperation, housing and urban development, and sustainable development. I commend the progress made by our respective ministries and departments and agencies in establishing sectoral working groups to spearhead implementation. To ensure momentum is sustained, I note that the two countries are set to hold a midterm review to assess progress, identify challenges, and define our strategic priorities. This is in addition to the proposed state visit of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to Kenya later this year. We have taken note of Egypt's interest in aligning the visit with the Africa-France Summit to be held in Nairobi in May 2026, and Kenya remains open to constructive engagement with this proposal. On trade and investment, His Excellency Dr. Abdelati and I underscore the importance of deepening economic cooperation by creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. We encourage our private sectors to leverage synergies, diversify trade products, and fast-track the establishment of a Kenya-Egypt joint business council. In our engagement, we emphasize the need to streamline trade, address various issues, trade facilitation, inefficiencies, and to unlock economic resilience and shared prosperity. On the water security and the Nile Basin, Your Excellency, Kenya reaffirmed its principal position that no party should be left worse off in the utilization of shared water resources. We continue to advocate for African-led, inclusive, and dialogue-based approaches within the Nile Basin Initiative. In this regard, Kenya acknowledges Egypt's position as articulated during the 53rd Nile Council of Ministers held in Bujumbura in December, which calls for dialogue, cooperation, and mutual respect, and stands ready to serve as an impartial facilitator to advance cooperative and sustainable Nile Basin management. On capacity building and development cooperation, Your Excellency, Kenya appreciates Egypt's pledge of over $7 billion toward high-impact development projects, as well as Egypt's offer of targeted capacity building support of diplomacy, security, agriculture, and religious leadership. Consultations are ongoing to finalize implementation modalities. And today I'm happy to We note that His Excellency has indicated in this figure has been adjusted upwards. On peace and security, we underscore our mutual commitments to peace, security, and affirming the fundamental role of stability in fostering robust economic growth and societal well-being. Together, we appreciate the ongoing peace and security efforts in our regions and stand ready to cooperate closely with international partners to address shared challenges and promote regional stability. Kenya appreciates Egypt's role in the African Union Peace and Security Council, through which Egypt has made significant contributions in the promotion of peace, stability, and conflict resolution. Egypt's active participation reflects a strong commitment to fostering regional cooperation and security. We reaffirm our steadfast commitment to supporting peace initiatives in the Horn of Africa. Our shared efforts is aimed to not only secure stability, but also foster sustainable development and prosperity for Africa. On the African Union reform and multilateral coordination, Kenya, as a champion of African Union institutional reform, reaffirmed its commitment to advancing more effective, unified, and financially sustainable African Union aligned with Agenda 2063. We agreed on the agency of concluding outstanding reform priorities, including the restructuring of remaining AU organs and clarifying the division of labor between the AU, regional economic communities, and member states. Moreover, Honorable Minister, Kenya presented its candidates for the Kenya Continental and International positions, including their treaty of core for the International Court of Justice for the period 2027-2036, and we would appreciate and we do appreciate Egypt's support towards the re-election of Dr. Lita Msini Obama. This actually happened, and we thank you for your support. It was done for Ghana, but for Phoebe, it's coming in November. In closing, Your Excellency, Kenya remains firmly committed to advancing a strategic and comprehensive partnership with Egypt as a platform for regional stability, economic growth, and African-led solutions. I look forward to sustained engagement grounded in strategic trust, mutual respect, and shared interests. Thank you, Your Excellency. I hand over the mic.
Well, thank you so much, dear brother, dear Honorable Permanent Cabinet Secretary, dear brother musalia mudavad. It's a great pleasure and great honor for me to be here in my second home in Kenya, this very, very brotherly country to Egypt. And as you correctly mentioned, dear brother, we are bound by distinguished historic ties, and we have to make use of these historical ties in order to look to the future and through further enhancing and deepening our cooperation. It's indeed, as you correctly mentioned, that the Kenyan-Egyptian ties serve as a promising and definitive model of opportunity and cooperation that should characterize relations among the various African countries and non-Asian nations. His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, the Arab Republic of Egypt, personally oversees our efforts towards further advancement of our bilateral relations, not only on the political level, but also and notably in trade, economic, investment, and cultural relationship. The President conveyed a letter to his dear brother, His Excellency President William Ruto, to build on the momentum achieved by the historic visit of President Ruto to Egypt in January 2025, during which we elevated our relations to the strategic and comprehensive partnership level. During my discussions today with my dear brother, Honorable TCS, we today talked about our aspirations and our full commitment to strengthen our relationship and to operationalize the declaration of a strategic and comprehensive partnership with a view to identifying specific sectors and the projects in line with the Kenyan priorities, including in the military security and the counter